What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH. See, I done said this before, and I'll say this again. This is why Finn's stupid ass should have never listened to Elizabeth. Because now they scared. They worried now. They all up in their feelings or whatever because Anna's on the hunt. Okay, Anna's not gonna stop until she get the information she wants about Peter. That's why I say it was so dumb of him to listen to Elizabeth. I understand Elizabeth had good intentions, but all Finn had to do was call the cops and say it was self-defense. They wouldn't be in this mess. And now that they covered all of this up, if they get caught and they get turned in, a judge is not going to be sympathetic to them because they chose to cover this up instead of calling the authorities and making it the self-defense case that it was. It was clear self-defense. Finn would have never saw the inside of a jail cell. I'm pretty sure Jordan would have vouched for him with the DA. Speaking of the DA, where the hell is Robert? I have not seen Robert in ages. Where is he? When is the last time I seen Robert? I think Sean Donnelly's funeral. Wasn't that the last time? How the hell you the DA and you missing in action? Robert, get your ass back to Port Charles. Because we got a lot of cases going on here that needs you to, fix. Come on now, get back to work. I think it could have been Ireland that was the last time I seen Robert. Or maybe it was later. I don't remember when the last time I seen him. But I noticed that he's been missing for some time now. Do I need to send out a missing persons report on him or something? Like, Robert, report back to Port Charles, sir. But yeah, that's all Finn had to do. That's all he had to do was claim self-defense. Now they all worried about what's going to happen to Violet and if Elizabeth is going to be implicated. And Elizabeth should have thought about that too, because at the end of the day, you got 3 damn boys that you need to take care of. You're a single mom. What are you going to do? What's going to happen to your kids if you get booked and go to jail? I mean, yeah, they got family that they could stay with. I mean, Jake could, stay with Laura or he could stay with Jason. He got family, he could stay with the Quartermains, Cam. Him and Aiden can go stay with Laura or whatever. So, I mean, they would have people they could stay with, but, it's not the same. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to be uprooted from their home, and have to visit their mom in the penitentiary. That's why they should have just told the truth. Now they got to figure out what they going to do next. How they going to get the body out undetected, because the cameras are working at the hospital again. So how y'all going to get the body out? It's just too much. It was like they should have thought about all of this. Like, they really should have thought about this, because this is going to have huge implications, because I'm pretty sure at some point they're going to get found out. And Anna might be getting closer to that point. I don't know what Anna's going to do when she finds out Finn was the one on that roof, because her and Valentine were pretty much grilling the pilot about what happened to Peter and stuff, and the pilot told him, like, I didn't have clearance to land on the roof, but he did see somebody on the roof with Peter. He said the guy was dressed in like a gray, bluish suit or whatever. He was in like a bluish gray suit, black hair down to the collar. He looked like he was a detective maybe. So, he described Finn pretty much, and Valentine and Anna still wasn't putting it together that it could have been Finn. Valentine was thinking maybe it was an ally of Peter's or whatever, but Anna wasn't so sure about that. She was like, how do we know it's an ally and maybe not an enemy? You know what I mean? Like, it could have been either or. So they know that they're missing another piece to this puzzle. And if we know Anna, she's not going to let this go. So if she finds out that it was Finn on that roof, what is she going to do with that information? Because we all know, I mean, I'm pretty sure Anna wouldn't turn him in. I'm pretty sure of that. But you never really know sometimes because she is law and order. So you never know. Do I think she would cover it up for Finn? I think she would. I definitely think Anna would. But the problem is, what if somebody else find out? Because, it does happen on these shows. Like, people find stuff out. But Elizabeth and Finn better do something, because it ain't looking too good right about now. It is not looking too good. So anyway, moving on from that. I was so freaking happy that Sean is free. I was like, yes, the governor decided to look into his case, because they were worried about where they were going to end up, him and Alexis, because they know that with this type of information, with this type of situation with the judge and stuff, being a political figure and she got political connections, it could take months, it could take years to resolve this, and they could still be in protective custody or back in Pentonville. So that's what they were worried about, because now the information has leaked to the media. It's, messing things up a little. It's muddying the waters, basically. But, at least Alexis got some good news too, because Alexis is not going back to Pentonville. She's about to get transported to basically a Martha Stewart kind of prison. It's like a spa for prisoners and stuff, basically. It's a lot better than Pentonville. You get more freedoms there. It's not, maximum security and nothing like that. It's, a place for wealthy criminals. Like people who do like white collar crimes and all that shit, is basically something like that. So I said, that's good. At least she get to go to a Martha Stewart prison, eat her biscottis and have her tea and coffee and whatever. Get to play shuffleboard and pinochle. You know, the attorney general hooked that up for her. And the governor pretty much commuted Sean's sentence, because he was like, shit, he felt like Sean had time served. So while he's reviewing Sean's case and several other cases, he basically told Sean he a free man. I said, go ahead, Sean. And I'm not surprised that Alexis is not free, because her sentence, in my opinion, was fair. Her sentence for her crime was fair, so I can see why they not letting her out. But at least she get to go to a safer prison. But my boy Sean is finally free, thank God, hallelujah. He was all ready to call, TJ and let him know, but Jordan said, no, we ain't gonna call TJ. We gonna, I got something better in mind. She gonna send him to go see TJ. She gonna bring him to go see him. I said, good, you know. And Alexis was just happy. She was happy to finally be out of Pentonville. At least if she got to go back to prison, it's somewhere safer, nicer, cleaner. She ain't got to go back to that hellhole. And, she was happy that, Nikolas helped her out too. And, Laura was happy because she was like, Nikolas is being the man that, she hoped him to be, the good man. I said, Laura, if you knew your son better, you would take that back. Because what you're about to find out soon enough is your son ain't all sanctified like he acts like you believe him to be. Because Nikolas was at the Metro Court and he had sent Molly and TJ some champagne. I would have took that shit. I would have been like, listen, thank you for the free champagne. I don't like you but right now, but thank you for the free champagne. I'll take it. Because if Nikolas sent over a bottle of champagne, it's the good shit. It ain't that cheap stuff. That's that bottle that's probably like 10 grand a bottle. I'll take it. I definitely would. But, he was over there asking, her about Alexis and stuff like that, trying to figure out what's going on with the case and stuff. And he was getting nervous when he heard that it's a possibility Sean could be getting out, because at that moment he didn't know that Sean was out. So, of course, he was like, oh, let me go make some phone calls. I said, Nikolas, I will slit your throat. Sit your ass down, Nikolas. Because I knew exactly what he was about to do when he said, let me go make a phone call. He was going to make a couple more phone calls to make sure Sean didn't get out. I knew exactly what he was about to do. But the joke was on his ass, because as soon as he got up from that damn table, Sean walked his ass right on through, out the elevator, a free man. I say, yep, it's too late, Nikolas. Can't call none of your little political buddies and hook nothing up. Too late. Sorry for you. He's free. And Nikolas is nervous right now. He's very nervous because Sean is going to keep his promise to find out what really happened to Hayden. So Nikolas is nervous because if Sean finds out, he knows it's a good possibility he probably gonna go to jail for his damn self, which he should, in my opinion, because you had that man sitting in prison all this time for something your ass did. And before he do go to prison, if I was Sean, I'd knock him on his ass. I would give him an ATL ass whooping. I would A-Town stomp all over Nikolas' face for that. How you gonna have this man sitting in prison, time away from his son and his life, for some foolishness that your ass did? If I was Sean, I would beat him bloody. I would beat him like he was one of them kids on House of Prayer. I swear to God, I would whoop his ass if I was Sean. Yeah, because what people don't understand is it's a lot of people in prison right now for stuff they really did not do. And prison is a hell that you do not want to be in. I don't know, it's like I would never want to be in that position. Prison is no joke. From what I've heard, it's really not great. You know what I'm saying? Is these little ass cells, especially during the summertime, you be hot as hell. And the wintertime is brutal too. And then that slop that they feed you, no. See, I'm the type of person, I love my freedom because I get to come and go whenever I damn well please. So prison wouldn't be the ideal situation for a person like me. I know some people that just love going to jail. Like they stay getting in legal trouble because they just like jail for some odd ass reason. I'm like, please, it wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be sitting up in there. Nope. You know how they do in them TV shows where they like put a poster on the wall, but behind the wall they try and dig a little tunnel with a spoon or something. That's what my ass would be up in there doing, digging a tunnel to get out that bitch, because you ain't about to hold me. No. I'd be just like Speedy Gonzalez. I'd be like, pew, bleep, bleep. That's all, folks. I'd be right on up out of there. You ain't about to have me up in there. Ain't gonna happen. Not today. Not today. So anyway, moving on from that onto the teen scene. Jocelyn was, she was happy to see Spencer, but she knew Spencer ass ain't changed not one bit. He's still a little snobbish person that he was when he left. So they was asking him how long he was gonna be in town and whatnot, and he was like he back for good. Um, and it was so funny when Jocelyn pushed him into the pool and stuff. That was hilarious. Um, he deserved it. He needed to cool off anyway, because I don't like that little towny joke that he be making, his little snob self. Um, when Trina saw him, Trina was pissed when she saw him and found out that he was really Spencer Cassadine. She was mad as hell. And then he asking her all these questions about the gallery and stuff with Ava. Because mind you, Cameron and Jocelyn don't know that he was running around pretending to be his great uncle Victor. Remember, he was using Victor's name. And he told Trina that Victor was his great uncle or whatever. And he didn't want Cameron and Joss or nobody to know what happened or whatever, that he was lying and all that crap. So, Trina decided to keep his secret and whatnot. I have a feeling Trina and Spencer, even though she's mad at him, she definitely got feelings for him. I wouldn't say strong feelings, but I would say that she liked him. I don't even think she probably got feelings like that, but I think that she likes him. But I would hate for him to like keep pushing his luck with her, because Trina's not one. She's not the one to be played with, and she already warned him that if he lied to her again, that she was gonna tell Cam and Joss the whole story. But we all know that he's still lying to her because of the whole Ava stalker situation. That he's the stalker. So we already know what's gonna happen when Trina find that out. Because Ava's pretty much like a person that she looks up to. She's a mentor to her, and she's become like family to her. So I'm pretty sure Trina's gonna be pissed when she find out. But I could definitely see her and Spencer together though, cause I do see a little chemistry between them, and Trina is gonna need a new boo since Dev is gone and whatnot, and Cameron booed up with Jocelyn, because even Spencer was like, he was wondering what took Cam and Joss so long to get together. I was like, I would have never guessed that Cam and Joss would have ended up together had this been probably like, if you would have told me this like 2-3 years ago, I probably would never would have guessed it. Probably not. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what y'all thought about it, and I will see y'all all later. Have a great day. Peace.